EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a 1st down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
23 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass was incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one is caught by Reed. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. 33 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Again, it's Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
By 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open that left side is Brown. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Here's Walker. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Go on track. Go Cowboys.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Look at that big guy rumble. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's 4th down.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This from 30 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Quay Walker. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up third and 7.
Chap 60, chap. Come on. Set. 70, Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80, 19 Lions.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is first touchdown this year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down for Aaron. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Rodgers on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Rodgers to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Quay Walker. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On 2nd down, Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Set. 19, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's got room to roam. And he's in! Davante Adams. Touchdown, Packers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 80. Next man. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Warriors 70s.
back to the air once more on second down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Left side, he's caught by Brown. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Track 60. Tag. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Rashawn Gary. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
Around the 48-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he gets this up close to the 40. Chuck Clark there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rodgers. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Number 6, 18, 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And complete to Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That was good for 29.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready, set. 70 range. Ready. Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60, Trap 60, Traps.
Back to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. Cole will come in on the tackle. From 31, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
19, set up. 60 left. 19 right. Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
26. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Open is Kraft, he's got it. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6. Out quickly, and it's Adams. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good. For our Packers, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 319, 50. Rodgers. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Now Rodgers on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 79. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6. Catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ball game.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, and the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Packers 17. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down. The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. To the left side in the hands of Watson. On to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19, turn, 19, Viking, 18, trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19. Warrior 70, 18, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Timeout Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go with Walker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This one